It's an incredibly exciting time here for MVLA. Aaron and I have been fortunate that we've been involved here in the ECNL girls side for the last 8 years or so, and it has been a very good experience, and it's opened up a lot of doors for our girls, and now we're able to do the same for our boys.
First-class fields, first-class events, and it attracts the best of the best. Besides the teams, you're also getting the top colleges in the country at these events.
I mean, do you want to?
No, I agree. I think it's been so fun and amazing for these kids. The opportunities, and I think it's always something not only the staff looks forward to because we enjoy those battles, those games, those competitions, but the girls look forward to it. It's such like a memorable event, and the minute we finish, they're like, "When's the next showcase?"
Coach is coming in, first year, ECNL. What have you been thinking about that?
Playing the top teams in Northern California, it's going to be really special. I think that also once we get a chance to travel and play other conferences, I think that's we're gonna see how much of a difference the soccer is in different parts of the country, and then we can, as coaches, we can see it and adapt to those games or adapt to those opponents. And I think as a coach, it's gonna help me grow much more. So I'm excited about that.
It's a national league. We're trying to improve so we can help these players along, and then they can go and have some success at the college game, at the national team level. And the only way you go about doing that is when you expose these kids to difficult situations and expose them against the best players in the country. And this is what this league is going to be able to do. And like Scott said, it is the best run league in the country, hands down.
When you go to the college level, which is one of our main objectives for our players, is to provide that opportunity and that path to the college level. Now we'll be exposing our players to, like, as you were saying, like tactically, okay, this team is gonna bypass the midfield and we're gonna have a lot of aerial battles and we're gonna have to collect the ball quickly and play out, versus, okay, we're gonna sit in against this team and try and get them on the counter. Just sometimes when you take a player out of their youth environment and put them in the college environment, they struggle the first couple of years because they're not used to those tactical demands, and they're not used to, we have another important game this week, we just had a really important game last week, and culminating at events, because regardless of what college you play at or what division you're in, everything culminates in like a tournament setting. And so now we'll be a part of that, like a regional and then a national final. So players will now get a great opportunity to experience that before they get to the college level.
That's what college coaches are looking for. Game's on the line. That's the type of player I want to see. What are you going to do, and how are you going to respond when you're down 1-0, when you're down 2-1, and there's a few minutes left? And that's what these games kind of bring out.
I think the competition's going to be very consistent. I think that will develop us as coaches as well. I think we're obviously trying to test ourselves every week and being challenged by the opposition and opposition teams and coaches. So it's not just players that are developing, it's the members of staff that are developing. Also, it gives the younger kids that goal in the years ahead to try to strive to now be prepared for when under 13s coming around. So a lot of the foundation work and the development work, it gives us all as staff something to aim for going forward.
I think at the younger ages, we've adopted the way the girls have been trained over the years on the technical side, so that's why it's helped a lot. Our team working with the youngers, Tony working with the youngers, Mejia working with myself, working with youngers, Michael. We've adopted that. We've seen it that it's worked with the girls, so we've put that into our training sessions, and we've made it our own in a way where, okay, how is it gonna benefit the boys in the long run? And it has for the last 3 or 4 years already. So our boys side has grown so much because of that, and I give great credit to our team and to Aaron and coaches like Seth and Simon that have developed the younger girl.
Now this gives us an opportunity, and we have to take advantage of this. We're going to create such a great environment for these boys on the olders, young 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds, knowing that they can achieve this and they play in this league if they put the time into it and they develop, right?
I love the fact that we will guarantee an identity that comes out of MVLA on the boys and the girls. That's something that not a lot of clubs in this country have, and that's something that we will have. So I think that's pretty cool.
I think on the big picture scale, another thing that's exciting about this move for us is I think in a lot of clubs it's like a team and a coach, where now we have the opportunity to be a staff amongst the club and learn and collaborate. And so much of the game at the world level is about collaboration and sharing of ideas, and you don't get that a lot in the United States. The coaches I'm sitting next to have all succeeded at a really high level in various spaces, and to be able to learn from everybody is going to be an exciting thing, because that's how you keep getting better in the game, is you're taking other ideas and collaborating and learning, and not letting the game get beyond you because you think you know everything.
Which in return makes our players that much better, because we're constantly striving to be better ourselves, and now we're passing it on to our players, and that's what it's about. So it's can't wait. I can't wait to the game started for you guys all to be together on one field, one location, and we play these top clubs around the country. It's going to be a lot of fun, and the big test for our boys. They've got a lot to live up to now. On the girls, they know that if they want to go and play at the highest level, they're going to play ECNL, right? On the boys side, that's a question that's going to be asked for all of our boys teams and players. Look, this is what it's going to take. 3 to 4 times a week practicing, high-level games on the weekends. You're not going to have that many free weekends. This is what you're going to choose to do. You're going to challenge yourself to be the best that you can be. Is this what you want? Because that's the type of players we're going to be looking for at the highest level. And that's something that we'll communicate to all the families. And obviously, as coaches, we'll continue asking ourselves.
This also ties the entire club culture together. Having the same level of competition on the girls and the guys side. The schedules now mirror each other and also will mirror each other competitively. So it's fantastic for the club culture, as well as just the competition.
Keith, you being a college coach, do you think we're gonna have college coaches coming to like regular games or just like showcases?
If I'm going to watch one kid, it's like, it's a big investment on time to drive. But in a league like this, when you can see 30 good players, the first 11 for both sides and then 4 or 5 subs from each team, now it's like a massive, it's a quality use of your time to go find, the next crop of players that'll come through your program. So as a college coach, I'll have the fortune of coaching and recruiting at the same time, hopefully. But I think my colleagues will definitely be out at, regular league matches, whether it's in their backyard or whether they have to travel to it, because you're going to get a quality 90-minute match with quality players throughout the field. So for sure.
College coaches aren't just coming to watch 1 or 2 players. They're coming to watch our club, knowing that they may have 8, 10 players that can play for them. That's what we've created on the girls' side, and I know right there on the boys' side, and we're going to continue doing that. And there's nothing better than when a coach comes and it's like, well, we were on the sideline, who are you looking at? It's like, well, I'm really looking at your entire team. What do you have? And it's like, okay, well, this is what position are you looking for? And they know that an MVLA player can play multiple positions because of their soccer IQ, their technical ability, and then obviously just how they carry themselves, because that's extremely important for them, is their character. What is this person like? Respect for the game goes a long ways, and that's something that's going to be passed on to all of our boys. You guys, with that, cheers on the water. Congratulations, I'm so happy. Scott, yeah.
You guys go.
Like,